place for us. What is this thing that builds our dreams, yet slips away from us? Who wants to live forever? Who wants to live forever? I walked across an empty land and knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet, sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old, I need something to rely on. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway, like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more, like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. Turn down the light and turn down the bed and turn down these voices inside my head. Lay down with me and tell me no lies. Just hold me close, don't patronize. Don't. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. And know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I could never do you wrong. And known it from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. But I'm in the trees, I'm in the breeze, my footsteps on the ground. You'll see my face in every place, but you can't catch me now. Through waiting grass, the months will pass, you'll see me all around. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, but you can't catch me now. No, you can't catch me now. Love, love is a verb. Love is a doing word. Feel the sun, my breath. Gentle impulsion shakes me, makes me later. Feel the sun, my breath. Teardrop on the fire, fearless on my breath. This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move, and then hear my heart burst again. When you were here before, I couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep, and I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here, and that's what's going on. Nothing's fun, I'm torn, I'm all out of faith, and this is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. Pull you underneath the slumber, into the light before the thunder. Tell me, is there any wonder about where we stand? Little honey in the summer, fell in love with hunter, but I can't help this. I see the parties and the diamonds. Sometimes when I close my eyes, 6 months of torture you sold, some forbidden paradise. I loved you truly. You gotta laugh at the stupidity, 'cause I've made some real big mistakes. You make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart. You made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts as you sunk your teeth into me. Oh, bloodsucker, fame. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with a song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. There's no time for us. There's no place for us. Why What is this thing that builds our dreams, yet slips away from us? Who wants to live forever? Who wants to live forever? I walked across an empty land and knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet, sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old, I need something to rely on. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway, like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close.
Good evening, my beautiful beans, and welcome to the Tuesday evening show. Beans, we are just 3 sleeps away from the release of the hour that turned blue. So I'm wearing blue, and I'm going to attempt to wear blue every day this week to celebrate the album. I hope I have enough blue clothes. I think I do. I think I own quite a lot of blue things. Hello, look at all these beans. Oh, I love you so much. Oh my God. So, my beautiful beans, it's all hotting up over here. It's getting very exciting, and we are non-stop. We are doing all of the last-minute preparations that need to be done in order to have a successful release day. And I'm so excited to be here with you this evening. Look at all these lovely beans. Oh my goodness gracious me. Right. What has been going on here? Let's have a little look. Firstly, thank you, Pilar, for your 15th month. Now, you resubscribed yesterday. I'm not even sure if Pilar is here today, but Pilar did a tier 3 subscription for the 15th month in a row. Thank you, Pilar, for being so absolutely outstandingly supportive. Fredster, thank you 11 minutes ago for that 50-bit cheer. Hang on just one moment, Beans. Thank you also, Andy, for that 10-bit cheer. Say good evening, Queen V, Beavers, Mods and Beans. Happy Tuesday stream, 3 days and counting. Oh, I can't believe it. It's just too much. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Jeff, for nearly 1 whole year. Your 11th month this evening. You say happy subiversary, Beans. Thank you, Jeff, for yet again pressing resubscribe and supporting me for yet another month. You absolute angel. Hello, Brown Rice. Hello to Shiru Thane. Hello to Mustard19 and Angie Indy, my angel of music. How are you, darling? Monkey, another one of my beautiful angels. How are you? Sergeant Sprinkles, bless your face. Pratkar and Shazouth, bless your faces. Thank you, Shazouth. Colton, it's a pleasure to have you here. Terrified Joe, bless your face. Lovely Ellen and Rex Totem, welcome. Kevin Hunt, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Baldy, welcome, my darling Bean. We've got Keep the Gaze with us this evening and Infrared Spectre, bless your face. Matt M33, how are you, my lovely? We have also got Pratkar, and we have got, hang on, I'm scrolling up, Majama, welcome. Skillman, it's a pleasure to have you with us this evening. Of course, hello to my mum and dad on the other side of that soundproof glass. Tic Tac Jim, it's a delight to have you with us tonight as well. Esneric, welcome, my darling. And anyone else I've missed, you know what to do, just keep yelling hi at me till I have the pleasure of seeing your glorious self before my very eyes. Now, my beautiful beans, let us begin with the musical section of the show, shall we? Which is all the show. Should we just begin with the show? Let's just start the show. Right. Jeffrey, good evening. You say, is it possible just 3 days? I don't know how it is, but it is. Jeffrey, thank you. Splattercat, you say, hello, wonderful Miss Lady Venus. It's great to see you. I love you, Miss Splattercat. I love you too. How are you, my love? I hope you're having a lovely, lovely Tuesday. Tic Tac Jim says, wow, it's been over 2 years. It feels like yesterday. It blows my mind how many years so many of you have been here, Tic Tac Jim. Bless you for being a bean for so long. Fredster, happy Unicorn Day to you. Is it Unicorn Day today? I love that. Unicorns deserve a day. It should be Unicorn Day every day, honestly. first song of the stream. This is 9 Crimes by Damien Rice. Leave me out with the ways. This is not what I do. It's the wrong kind of place to be thinking of you. It's the wrong time for somebody new. It's a small crime and I got no excuse. Is that alright? Yeah, to give my gun away when it's loaded. That alright? Yeah, if you don't shoot it, how am I supposed to hold it? That alright? Yeah, to give my gun away when it's loaded. That alright? Is that alright with you? No. Leave me out with the ways. This is not what I do. It's the wrong kind of place to be cheating on you. It's the wrong time. She's pulling me through. It's a small crime and I got no excuse. Is that alright? Yeah, to give my gun away when it's loaded. That alright? Yeah, if you don't shoot it, how am I supposed to hold it? That alright? Yeah, to give my gun away when it's loaded. That alright? Is that alright with you? No. The very first song of the stream this evening. That was 9 Crimes by Damien Rice. Good evening, IO Cows. How are you, my love? And Sphinx 40SC Gaming. Thank you so much for subscribing for your 3rd month. Bless your face. Thank you so much. Smeetaz and Irika, good evening. Keep the gaze. Did I give you a hello? I did, didn't I? Keep the gaze. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Sandy Doggo, welcome. Thank you so much. I'm very excited that I got through that without needing to cough, because I've just got a tickly little throat this evening. Now, for the second song of the stream, I would like to play for you. This is Love Song by The Cure. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again.
whenever I'm alone with you. You make me feel like I am young again whenever I'm alone with you. You make me feel like I am fun again, however far away. I will always love you, however long I stay. I will always love you, whatever words I say. I will always love you. I will always love you. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am free again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am clean again, however far away. I will always love you, however long I stay. I will always love you, whatever words I say. I will always love you. I will always love you. Thank you so much. Love Song by The Cure. Thank you, everybody. Bless all of your faces. Well, hello to Big Frank Cheese. It's a pleasure to have you, Heat. I fell in love with Before You Go this morning on the Elm Star Show. How lovely is that? Thank you so much for listening and loving my original song. That makes me so happy. I'd sing it for you, but I'm most definitely not quite warmed up enough yet for a belt. I think it will make me cough. Talking is making me cough much more than singing. Weird. So strange. Okay, I'm just going to carry on singing. I think it's the only thing that will work. I'm going to be quiet on the talking front this evening and just sing as much as I can. Hello, Agent Alpaca. It's a pleasure to have you here. And anyone else that I've missed, good evening to all of you. And of course, my glorious lurkers, who I love with all my heart and soul. Thank you for joining me. We are in release week for my brand new album, The Hour That Turned Blue. This comes out on Friday. This is a triple fold out with a miniature vinyl style CD and a lyric book as well. I'm signing every copy that gets bought from the Bandcamp page. So if you'd like to get your hands on a signed copy, order one this week and we will get it sent out to you ASAP. There are many exciting things in store this week. Oh my God, surprises and things that will make your jaw drop to the floor. Now, Splattercat, they most certainly don't. I think that would make me pass out right now. Right, here we go, Beans. The third song of the stream today. Thank you, Majama, so much for subscribing. By the way, bless your face. Thank you, my sweet bean. Lukey says, don't be trying to play your CDs. The CD on your record players, it doesn't go well. Lukey, thank you for the top tip from a man who seems like he's definitely tried it. Lukey, how are you, sweetheart? I hope you're having a lovely, wonderful, magical evening. I'm going to play for you all up next. Perhaps we'll have the first original of the stream. I think we should. Let's go for one off that brand new album. This is Witness. Follow me now, Beans, as we go into a rather beautiful forest. the dark moss grows on stone. Turn my back on the city lights and I find myself alone. The water's cold, the trees are old, and there's time for me to find. I'm on my mind, 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 drinking deep from the iron spring as I feel a stillness grow. See the light dance on Mayflower wings in the last of the sun's glow. The water's cold, the trees are old, and there's time for me to I'm on my mind, 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 mind. Knowing yourself as the I feel home in the ragged wood where the darkness grows on the stone.
An original of mine. That one is coming out on my brand new album, The Hour of Turn Blue, on Friday. That song is called Witness, and that one is released, and you can watch that music video on YouTube if you're curious to see me prancing around in a bluebell forest. It's bluebell season again, Beans. They have just started coming out. The forests are all turning the most gorgeous shade of blue, which just seems perfect for this week's release, being the hour that turned blue. It's also the week that turned blue. Jeffrey says, blue? I don't feel blue, but I am seeing blue. It's the week of turning blue. Honestly, it actually is. Jeffrey, bless your face. You took the words out of my mouth there. Lukey, thank you. Oh my God, your 73rd month. Lukey, oh Lord, thank you with all of my heart and soul. 6 entire years with you, Lukey. What an absolute delight these 6 years have been knowing you. Lukey says, hi, I'm new. I was just sitting alone with myself and thought I'd check Twitch. Lukey, well, I'm so glad you did, and I'm so glad you're here. And bless your face. Also, Sashi is here. What? Hi, Sashi. Oh my God. I hope you're having the loveliest 2024. What an absolute pleasure it is to have you with us. Sashi is one of our very special OG Venusians. We all are so very fond of our darling Sashi. Thank you, Dad, for bringing me a tea. Thank you. My chest is my chest is giving me absolute hell. It wasn't before I started streaming. Thank you, Dad. I was feeling completely better today. You know what I think did it is that catnap. I was feeling completely better. My sinuses were all clear. My chest felt fine. And then I had a nap. And I think that's possibly what's made me now sound like I've got a cold again. Even though I am recovered, Beans, you don't need to worry. I'm quite well. I'm just dealing with post-viral symptoms, and it's lasting a few weeks, annoyingly. Gary, thank you for your 35th month. You say happy 35-month anniversary, beautiful Queen V. Gary, thank you so much. Happy 35 months, my sweet bean. Thank you for being here for all of that time and pressing subscribe every single month. You are amazing. Kentai, thank you for bestowing a pair of wings upon our darling Sashi. Thank you, Kentai. Right, you beautiful beans. Hello, Dorkwing Duck and C. Katie. Hi. All these glorious beans. Oh my God, Albert. It's a pleasure to have you. Alberto, even. Alberto in the old bones. Welcome in, my darling beans. Right. Let's get singing, shall we? Hello, Fredster. You say, I hope you're not allergic to us beans. I'm most definitely not. Although, you know what? Over the years of streaming, I do tend to get an itchy nose when I stream. But that's happens to all streamers. I think it's some sort of phenomenon. There's the itchy nose phenomenon. I'm just gonna disappear off the screen for a second to blow my nose. Nothing to see here, beans. Nothing to see here. That's better. No, I didn't just throw that tissue on the floor, I swear. You can't prove it. There could be a giant bin down there. You never know. XKZ Ryan, welcome. Iocals says, honk! Thank you, Iocals, for the honk. And the 200-bit cheer. Lynn Fyrick says, how's climbing going? Climbing is going fantastically. I'm absolutely loving it, Lynn. It's just, apart from music, it's my favourite thing to do. Music and climbing, those are my two things. Okay, let me sing you a song. Gosh, what can I get out of this voice? What can we risk trying tonight? That's what I'm curious about. How far can I push this thing? Okay. Tunnel Vision. Thank you for your 32nd month of resubscribing. You are so amazing. Thank you. The Dragon King, thank you for that 100-bit chore. Bless your face. You said the floor is a giant bin to some people. Also, hello, Venus and chat. That's very true. That is very true. I try not to treat the floor like a bin, but I'm in a sticky situation right now where I'm stuck to this seat. So no bins in sight. So the floor must become a bin. Not that I'm admitting to it. Ultima 7, it's a pleasure to have you here. Gurney as well. Welcome, my lovely bean. And bless your face. Okay, coming up for you next, I'm going to choose a cover. Let's be smart with this, Venus. Let's be smart with these choices tonight. Excuse me, what is going on here? I muted myself for a moment and a train appeared. It's like you felt safe that I couldn't shout at you for a moment. Look, Beans, I honestly can't handle it this evening. Geeks, thank you for bestowing a pair of wings upon XKZ Ryan and Splattercat. Thank you for that tier 3 subscription for your 18th month. You say, Venus, I just wanted to throw a random stat at you. I totaled up my top 5 streamed Venus songs on Spotify, and I've streamed Postscript, Borrowed Breath, Teenage Dirtbag, Elements, and Champion a combined 16,034 times. Splattercat, you are truly, absolutely, astronomically incredible. Thank you for being such an outstanding beacon of support. You are amazing. Each and every one of those plays helps me out so much, and 16,000 plays is no small feat. You are quite something. That is a marathon of plays. Thank you so much, Splattercat, for being a gold medal winner in the Spotify department. Thank you also the Dragon King for that 100-bit cheer, and Andy for that 100-bit cheer. You say, all aboard the 3-day express. Are we just going to take a train all the way to the album release? Is that the plan? Sounds like a great idea, honestly. Were it not that would mean a train for 3 days, and we're not allowed to do that. Okay, I'm going to play you Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley. I'm going to test out the high range of my voice. Just out of curiosity more than anything.
but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jeffrey, for that 200-bit cheer. You say 1 ticket for me and 1 for the darn cat. All aboard. Jeffrey, thank you so much. You and the cat are most welcome on board this train, but it is going straight to detention, just so you know. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Veronica. Bless your face. Danilo, it's a pleasure to have you here. Grasshopper, welcome. Hi, thank you so much. My anonymous angel, thank you for bestowing a pair of wings upon We're All Fools. You're such a cute heart. A cute heart. That was a mixture of cutie pie and sweetheart, and I like it. Thank you so much. Geeks87 for bestowing 5 pairs of wings upon our beans. Geeks, you absolute angel. Thank you so much. House of Meza, Funk Doc, Merfolk, Puzzilla, or Puszilla, and Bowside have all received the gift of flight. Thanks to you, Geeks. Thank you, Fredster, for that 50-bit cheer, and Verotica for bestowing 5 pairs of wings upon our beans. You absolute blooming angel. Velocity is fast, bro. Inner, Lil Tricks, Brian, Only Brian, and Boring Little Bee have all received the gift of flight. Thanks to you, Verotica. Bless your face. Thank you so much with all of my heart and soul. What a huge amount of kindness. Bless all of your faces. Hello, McWoodcock. It's a pleasure to have you here. DMR, it's a pleasure to see you this evening as well. Welcome in. If you are watching for the first time this evening, welcome. My name is Venus. And this week is a very exciting week for me because this week I'm releasing my brand new original album. It comes out on Friday. Here it is, The Hour That Turned Blue, and you can now get this if you'd like to from my Bandcamp page. Hello to A Monkey Man. It's a pleasure to have you with us. And of course, all my lovely lurkers who I love so very much. Right, let me have a sip of this tea and see if I can just see if some magic can happen. Erika says, take care of your throat. It's not 100% all right. Yes, I am. Don't worry. I'm taking excellent care of myself. I had flu a few weeks ago, and I'm currently post-viral, hence why I don't sound like I usually sound, but I'm able to get at least usually about an hour's worth of singing out of me. So that's really exciting. I'm excited that I can at least do these shows, not as well as I'd like to be able to do them. And of course, this is not how I ideally would like to be sounding, but it's better than not doing the shows at all. Infrared says, remember Instafest, which are fantasy concert posters of a lineup of artist names based on listens from select music streaming platforms. I did one again based on my all-time Spotify listens. Venus, you are the day 2 headliner of my IndieFest 2024. It's on my Instagram story. Thank you, Infrared Spectre. That is so lovely of you. Bless your face. Thank you for being so endlessly supportive. You are quite something. All right, Beans, gosh, let's see if we can get some more songs out of me. I'm fading. I mean, I feel fine. I'm just audibly fading. Geek says, a bit sad that the only day you don't stream is my birthday tomorrow. Just kidding. I love everything every time I get that notification on Twitch. Geeks, I am so sad I'm not streaming on your birthday. I hope you have the best day tomorrow. Bless your face. And I hope you enjoy some delicious birthday cake. I had some birthday cake yesterday because it was my grandma's 90th birthday. And my mum made the most delicious Victoria sponge. Thank you to that anonymous angel for bestowing 3 pairs of wings upon our beans. A drifting Silumgar, this guy named Dave, and set batons to Womp. Set batons to Womp, that's great. Solidan, thank you so much for subscribing using your Twitch Prime. Bless your face. McWoodcock says, I found you on Spotify and started to follow there too. Oh, yay, thank you so much. That really means the world. Bless your face. All right, let's get another original going. The original that I'd like to play for you for the next song of the stream is going to be another one from my brand new album. Shall we go for Champion? So I was saying this weekend, I was explaining that we've had some really massive playlist ads of Champion, but they are really saucy playlists for getting down and dirty to, which is not at all what I thought this song would come across as. It's not what it's written about, so you make up for yourselves whether you think this fits that, because I don't think it does. So here we go. An original of mine on my brand new album, The Hour That Turned Blue. This song is called Champion. You jump, the further you'll fall down. Don't you know the nature of gravity's to bring you to the ground? To bring you to the ground. Sharply on hairs, you feel your stomach drop. Don't you know that once you're free falling, you're not gonna stop? You're not gonna stop. So choose your champion and make sure they're ready to conquer what tomorrow brings, and hope that with their courage they were built to fight, not born to die, and they're strong enough to win the battle. Let them be alright. Hear their mothers cry as they pray on Bentley in the chapel. Long
longer that you wait, the more time that you wait. Don't you know existence is fleeting, momentary grace? Momentary grace. So spit the blood and run, and stand your grounded face. Every mortal fear that has gripped you and made you feel unsafe. Made you feel unsafe. So choose your champion and make sure they're ready to conquer what tomorrow brings, and hope that with their courage they were built to fight, not born to die, and they're strong enough to win the battle. Let them be alright, hear their mothers cry as they pray on bent knee in the chapel. Cause we're built to fight, not born to die. Bang the drum and sharpen up the metal. We'll survive the night. This is our war cry. We will find a way to win the battle. Cause we're built to fight, not born to die. Bang the drum and sharpen up the metal. We'll survive the night. This is a war cry. We will find a way to win the battle.
An original of mine coming out on my brand new album, The Hour That Turned Blue. That song is called Champion, and again, there is a music video for that one on YouTube, and you can listen to it on Spotify already if you so wish. So beautiful, Beans. Oh, there's just too much excitement. I can't even handle it. Right, I've got less of the urge to cough now, which is giving me hope that I can do some more singing than I thought I could originally. So I'd like to play Front Porch, especially as Lukey's here this evening. This is by Joy Williams. This is a beautiful song. It could be Splattercat, I guess. They must have gone along those lines with it. That's all I can think. What else could it even be? It's about battle. Love is a battlefield. God, what a song that is. Love is a battlefield. We are young, hearted to hearted we stand. God, I loved that song so much as a kid. Why? Why did I know it? Was it one that you used to listen to, Mum and Dad? Must have been. Okay, Beans.
There are no wrong roads, and no window stays closed. Love is always said when it fades. The glass is better stained anyway. If never you find what you're looking for, come on back to the front porch. Say my name through the screen door. Come on back to the front porch. Whatever you've done, it doesn't matter, 'cause darling, we're all a little splintered and battered. The light is on, what you waiting for? Come on back, come on back to the front porch. We carved a story in these boards, watching life go back and forth. You take it all for granted, then you leave. Then it takes a while to realize what you need. If never you find what you're looking for, come on back to the front porch. Say my name through the screen door. Come on back to the front porch. Whatever you've done, it doesn't matter, 'cause darling, we're all a little splintered and battered. The light is on, what you waiting for? Come on back, come on back. I took the long way, looking for the shortcut, to find out that this place was made of the best of. If never you find what you're looking for, come on back to the front porch. Say my name through the screen door. Oh, come on back to the front porch. Whatever you've done, it doesn't matter, 'cause darling, we're all a little splintered and battered. The light is on, what you waiting for? Come on back, come on back to the front porch. Front Porch by Joy Williams. Thank you for being so understanding of the fact that I am so croaky as well. You're all so lovely. You've been bringing so much support to every single show for the last couple of weeks whilst I've not been 100%. And it's honestly meant the world, the fact that I can still come and do these shows and not be feeling fully back to myself yet and still have the most fun ever. So thank you. That's a testament to you and the vibes you bring. Because at home, I've not been enjoying singing, so I've just not done it because there's been no fun for me in sounding like this. But still, coming and performing for all of you, it's still just as fun. So thank you so much. Thank you for being so wonderful. Right. I think we should have Delicate by Damien Rice because the voice is delicate and perhaps it needs a delicate song like that. Plus, it's Damien Rice. And you all know how I feel about his music. In other news, who of you has watched Ripley? They've made The Talented Mr. Ripley into a black and white, really good series. Oh, it's so good. I just finished it. I don't know anyone that's watched it yet. It only just came out and I binged that thing. I can tell you that I binged that series fast. Right. we might kiss. We are alone. Nobody's watching. I might take you home. We might make out when nobody's there. It's not that we're scared, it's just that it's delicate. So why'd you fill my sorrow with the words you borrowed from the only place that you know? And why'd you sing hallelujah if it means nothing to you? Why'd you sing with me at all? And we might live like never before, when there's nothing to give. How can we ask for more? And we might make love in some sacred place. The look on your face is delicate. So why'd you fill my sorrow with words you've borrowed from the only place that you've known? And why'd you sing hallelujah if it means nothing to you? Why'd you sing with me at all? We might kiss. We are alone. Nobody's watching. I might take you home.
That was Delicate by Damien Rice. We got a really fun little strobe show. That camera is having a bit of a meltdown. I think I might have put the lead in an angle or something. I don't really know what I did, Dad. Beaver Baz is in here, ready to fix it. I don't know what I could have done. I think just the fact that it's been being moved around and the lead is something. I think it's actually the connection port in the camera. Yeah. You know what always works for connection ports? Just blow really hard on them and it just fixes them. Right. Hello. Welcome in if you've just joined whilst I was singing. It's a pleasure to have you here. I hope you're having a fantastic week. And if you've just joined for the first time ever, hi, my name is Venus. And this week I'm releasing my brand new original album called The Hour That Turned Blue. This comes out on Friday. You can now get your hands on a signed copy of this from my Bandcamp page if you so wish. Thank you, Dad. Yeah, it's worth taping, honestly, just so it stays perfectly still.
Could you try it for me?
Yeah. It's completely black now. And now it's on. It's obviously super dodgy, isn't it? I don't even use that connection port when I've been taking it.
No, is that on now?
It's on now, yeah.
Just try it.
I'll leave it on this one for a while. We'll see what happens. Right. What was I doing? Did I have a song lined up? No, I didn't. I'm going to play for you Saturn by Sleeping at Last. Hell yes. This is one of the most beautiful songs ever written. And we have created our very own arrangement of this. So I'm going to play this to you with the full production that we've created right here in this very studio. This is Saturn. How light carries on endlessly, even after death, with shortness of breath. You explain the infinite, how rare and beautiful it is to even exist. I couldn't help but ask for you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I could never find a pen. I give anything to hear you say one more time that the universe was made just to be seen by me. With shortness of breath, you explain the infinite, how rare and beautiful it is to even exist. I couldn't help but ask for you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I could never find a pen. I give anything to hear you say one more time that the universe was made just to be seen by me. I couldn't help but ask for you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I could never find a pen. I give anything to hear you say one more time that the universe was made just to be seen by me.
I'll explain the infinite, how rare and beautiful it truly is, though we exist.
By Sleeping at Last. That was Saturn. What an outstanding song. Black Tech and Makapohu Harby Kincaid and Honey. Hi, Honey. Gosh, I love you so much. How are you, lovely beans? It's so wonderful to have you with us this evening. Thank you all so much for bringing so much kindness and cuteness and love and excitement and magic with you, as you always do. I'm going to play for you next a song off my upcoming album, and the song that I'm going to play for you, I really want to play The Hour That Turned Blue. But I'm not gonna do that because I think that might be lights out if I do that. But I really want to. I'm gonna play for you. I reckon Postscript is a good one for the voice right now. Postscript is the saddest song on the album, and in fact the saddest song that I've ever written altogether. So get the tissues out, beans. This is Postscript.
How many promises broken into? How many hearts am I willing to glue? How many hands am I going to hold before I grow old? I look to the sky, but it's no longer blue. The hillsides around me are hidden from view. The tumbling clouds weighing down on my mind, and I am now blind. My love, I know I had no right to desert you. I'm playing it over again in my mind. You'll say that you're fine, but I know that I hurt you this time. The darkness I carry beginning to lose. The flowers around me no longer in bloom. The artist inside me has said there's no room, and she will leave soon. My love, I know I had no right to desert you. I'm playing it over again in my mind. You'll say that you're fine, but I know that I hurt you this time. I left you behind this world without knowing how deeply I loved you and how much I cared. So look to our garden that's endlessly growing. I'm there. How many promises broken in two? How many hearts am I willing to glue? How many hands am I going to hold before I grow old?
An original of mine, number 5 on my brand new album, Out at the Turn Blue. Wow, I wanted to call it all the different names then. That song is called Postscript. And you can listen to that one as it's released, and there is a music video on YouTube as well. Thank you, Ismail. Thank you, Ladnar. All these gorgeous beans. Thank you all so much. My goodness gracious me. Jeffrey says, this pulls at your heartstrings. Jeffrey, this song makes me emotional every time I sing it. It really does. And I wrote it quite a long time ago and it's never lost its impact on me. Losers and Trolls United and Stefan, it's a pleasure to have you with us. And anyone else that I've missed, good evening to all of you, my lovely beans. I hope you're all having a fantastic week so far. Splattercat says, oh, Venus, I totally forgot. My mum and I were out looking at the solar eclipse, safely of course, and I happened to have your playlist playing on the phone, and my mum said the music added a perfect ambiance. I said that's Venus, so that's very appropriate. But yes, she truly appreciated your added music to Staring at the Sun. That is so lovely, Splattercat. Thank you. It's so surreal for me to imagine that my music is out there in your real lives whilst you do things like go and look at the eclipse, and it's just such a surreal thought that a little creation that was made in this very studio is out there filling up the space wherever you are in the world, and that's just so magical and so wonderful, and just it's so surreal. I can't get my head around it. It still blows my mind. No matter how many times I hear that you beans are either playing my music in the car or in your houses or on your TVs or whatever it is, it's just such a surreal thing. What an amazing day and age we are in. Imagine trying to explain this to someone from even just like 80 years ago. Imagine how surreal this would be. You can sit in a studio and film yourself and everyone can see you in their homes on their TVs, basically. I'm trying to explain a computer 80 years ago. I don't know. What year would that have been? Like the 40s. So there was TV and radio. So maybe we should say 150 years ago, then it would be really surreal. Irika, hello to Colombia. It's wonderful to have you with us this evening. Right. Or on their phone, yeah. Imagine that. It's such a recent thing, being able to watch stuff on our phones. That's still just like in my lifetime that's been invented. When I were a child, we were still listening to cassettes. I remember having cassettes, tapes in the car and winding them with a little pencil. Don't know why we wound them. Why did we have to wind them? What was the point of winding them? Because surely you just press rewind in the cassette thing. Why were we twiddling with pencils in there? I can't remember. Walkman, yeah, I remember Walkmans. Oh my God. Just having little CD players, that's even old school now. I loved my CD player because the tape got pulled out, so that's why we'd wind it. Why were we pulling the tape out? Would it just sort of get caught on things? Oh yeah, you could kind of see the little line of tape at the top, couldn't you? What a cool thing a tape is. Although I think that is a media that no one uses, even for nostalgic reasons, because the sound quality wasn't great, right? It's not like with records where people love the sound of a record. With tapes, it was just like not that good. The tape player would eat the tape. Oh, God, yeah. God, I'm just having all these memories of that even happening with the VHS player, having to wind the VHS tape when it came out, and the noises that it made. And do you remember like touching your TV screens and they're being static with this little tiny TV screen that sort of bulged out, and you press the buttons manually on it. It had the channels. We only had 4 at that point, but it had all the numbers you could press, and you had to like press them in. And I remember the feeling of all those little tiny metal buttons. They were little letterbox shaped buttons that you pressed, and then you run your fingers across the TV screen and it'd be like crackly static as you went across. Now that's some old stuff right there. That's some back in the day stuff. TVs without a remote. Yeah, I don't know if ours had a remote. All I know is I can just remember actually pressing the buttons, and growing up until my teens having only 4 channels. I remember, well, at some point in my childhood, it did go to 5 channels, but you never really wanted to watch what was on channel 5. It was just sort of the unneeded channel. And there'd be a point in the night where there wouldn't be any TV on, wasn't there? It like just all went off. It's just like there was just nothing on. You'd have like a TV blackout and then it would all come back on at some point. Yeah, me too, Dex. I'm feeling well old. Technology has advanced so extremely in our lifetime that I think it makes us feel even older because there's been such massive jumps. Especially if you're born in the 80s or 90s, then you really saw such a severe jump within your childhood, going from what felt like pretty archaic stuff to suddenly having iPads and Siri, being able to just say something to your phone and she just does it for you. She just does it. Touch screens, and God, that just being the most mind-blowing thing. I remember like video games being absolutely like blowing. I remember when you could play Snake or Worm on the phone on one of those big old mobiles. I was a little kid, and one of our family friends had a big old chunky brick of a mobile that you could play Worm on, or Snake, don't know what it's called. And I remember just being captivated, being like, this is the future. This is it. Hoverboards are just around the corner. So cool. I wonder what will be next. I wonder what's going to make the next generation feel really old. Like they're going to be talking about iPads and be like, God, remember when we had iPads? Now we just close our eyes and we're in some sort of virtual reality. I'm sure it'll be something sort of almost non-physical or something. It's hard to even imagine what it would be. I'm sure we can't even imagine. And there'll be people from the future trying to explain it to our brains and we'd be like, nope, sorry, that concept does not exist. We can't see that with our brains. Mini CDs, beta tapes, and laser discs. Now, that I think that's before my time. Mini CDs, beta tapes, and laser discs. I don't know what any of those 3 are. I don't think. Beaver Baz? I'm assuming Dad will know. Yeah, everyone's loving the flip phones now, aren't they? Isn't that funny? I like the idea of a phone being small, like more compact for your pocket, because the size of my phone. Let me just. This is absolutely. This is a freaking brick. Look, the size of my hand. Fitting this in any pocket is troublesome. I do enjoy, however, for editing on here, doing any kind of media content. I love the size of the screen, so I wouldn't actually downsize this phone because I do feel like I need a big screen. But it's very annoying. Although you get screens that fold now as well, so you can have a flippity foldy screen. That seems that's something I've not seen in person. I've just seen adverts for it, and that's made me be like, whoa, we're in the future all over again. Wake No One says, let me rephrase that. The stuff that was in the comic strip, which also featured Tess Trueheart, became real. Oh really? I don't know about this. What kind of stuff was that? There's been quite a lot of premonitions from people over the years, hasn't there? Sort of just being able to guess pretty accurately what we were going to be able to make. Just remember when house phones used to ring. Just you'd pick up a house phone and like you didn't know who was calling and you just pick it up. You just pick up the phone all day long. Like the phone would literally ring all day long and you just pick it up. It's just completely like Russian roulette. You don't know who's going to be on the phone. I don't pick up my phone now. If my phone rings, I will not answer it. It doesn't matter who you are. I don't answer my phone. I hate being on the phone, and I see my phone ringing, and I feel like I'm just going to pass out. I can't go near it. And I don't know, throughout my childhood, I was picking up the house phone willy-nilly. Like, it was just fine. Like, it was just chill. Nika says, I miss slamming down a phone to hang up on someone. It was so much more cathartic. Yes, you'd, like, actually have, like, a receiver to throw it down into with a little, like, and again, you explain that to kids now. They're just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't imagine such a thing. Yeah, you just picked up a phone. That's so crazy. The phone would just ring in the house and you pick it up. My mum and dad actually had a house phone until recently. I think you were among the last to have a house phone. Because no one has house phones anymore. You just don't call. Everyone has a mobile. It just seems like a crazy thing to have a house phone now. Calvin says you can still get that with a cell phone. It's normally someone calling about extended car warranty. If I have an unknown number calling me, I won't pick up ever. I will never pick up. Even though if it's someone I know, I just don't pick up. And all my friends know this about me, so they're not offended because they just know. They still try and call me, which is surprising. And then I don't pick up, which doesn't surprise them. And they leave a message and I reply in a text. And that's how we do it. Sometimes I'm down for a phone call. Very occasionally, I've got to be in a very specific mood and it's got to be me doing the ringing. I can't be rang and pick up. It throws me for a loop. Johnny says, I only answer the phone if it's a recognisable number. Generally, I prefer to respond to texts. They're not immediately due to work. Yeah, I never respond to texts immediately. It's sometimes a couple of weeks, sometimes even a month. I have like a pile up of texts at all times. And I read them. I do that thing where I read them and I think, oh, I'm going to reply in half an hour when I'm feeling mentally prepared to type. And then I forget for a few weeks. And the longer I leave it, the more I feel like I've got to leave it even longer because it's too late to reply now. I'll do it next week when somehow it will feel better to do it. But it's just terrible. It's terrible. And I do that all the time. I'm not made for constant communication, nor do I want to be in constant communication, really. I don't think it's healthy for our brains to be in constant communication with everybody we know all the time. I think quiet time and switch off time is so important. And then it makes, when you see your friends and you socialise with them, it means so much more because you've got so much more to catch up on because you've not been filling up the space with endless information when you're not with them. So, I do prefer to just be a sort of no contact until I see someone person, generally. And that's got more and more extreme with me in the last few years, where I've just been more and more repelled by my phone. Black text is when someone says, I saw that in an old movie, and you realise that movie was just from the 90s. I know, right? Well, just like movies now that are in the freaking 2000s, like up to 2010, you're like, Jesus, that's now an over 10-year-old movie. That's so crazy. If a 14-year-old movie, it could be a 14-year-old movie if it's in 2010. That's crazy. Just what is so mad? Wakener One says you could secretly listen in when your sister was talking on the phone to her boyfriend. At least that's what my friend said. Yes, you most certainly could. You could pick up one house phone. Someone else upstairs could be talking on the house phone and you could listen to them. You could hold down the receiver so they can't hear you. You lift it up and you could hear their conversations. Very terrible. You could just be extremely sneaky. But Potato, it's wonderful to have you with us this evening. Splattercat says, or when your internet and phone shared a line, so you'd be playing a game online or downloading something and someone would just use the phone and you're like, Mom! Yeah, you just can't use it up. You can't use it up. Although, you know what? I have that at my house where if one of us is playing Fortnite, you can't do your phone. You can't be uploading anything on your phone, otherwise Fortnite will go down. So I still kind of got the same vibe with that. Can't use too much of the Wi-Fi at once. What mic are you using, please? Says let's. This is a Neumann TLM 102. Right. I'm out of breath from all this talking. But says, you know, you're old when people in their 20s talk about the oldies and they're things you remember only just hearing, playing, watching. I know, it's so surreal. I think particularly now that I'm in my 30s, the last 10 years doesn't feel like 10 years ago. When I was 21, that doesn't feel like 10 years ago. It's just that last 10 years have gone so fast that the things that happened when I was 21 feel like they're completely recent. They've just happened and they're still... like it's a new movie, it's a new song or whatever, and that's crazy. Even things that are in my teens that still feel like, I feel like the Twilight movies are still new. I know they're old as anything, but to me they're still new. That's still like a current movie, and I think I fear time was just going to speed up and speed up and speed up. So might as well just enjoy it thoroughly. Enjoy every fast second that goes by. Nico says, you'll be a decade on Twitch before you know it. I know, 6 years already. I'm closer to 10 years than I am to 1. That's crazy. We're 4 years away from being on Twitch for 10 years. Can you even imagine that? Calvin says, the worst part of being in your 20s is realising that you're in your 30s. I feel that. I feel that so strongly. Oh, that's a really good sentence. I love that. I'm going to use that one. Love it. Slow time down by doing lots of things. Well, I feel like it does both slow down and speed up. But yes, I think having a rich life filled with wonderful experiences, whether or not you're sort of doing loads of things, I think just being really present for each moment, so that you're the more present you are, the more you experience, because it's quite easy to do things and not really be present to what you're doing and fill up your time with loads of stuff that sort of just like distracts you. But just sitting completely still in the forest and being completely present to that moment, I feel like that's such a wonderful and rich moment, and it also kind of makes time slow down a little. Dangerous Brian says, when your best friend is someone you met online and never met you and really don't know what you missed in my lifetime, 60s to 70s. Were you born in the 60s and 70s, or are you 60s to 70s? Right. Threston says, isn't today's date the 1470th of March 2020? Yes, you are absolutely correct. It is indeed my favourite date. Right, okay, shall we sing one more song before I whisk myself away into the night to rest again and hopefully recover even more so for the next stream? Okay, I was just testing out my voice. I'm going to play The Hour That Turned Blue. And you can't stop me. So, before I sing this song, on Thursday evening at 8 p.m. BST, would you care to join me on Bandcamp, where we will be doing a listening party for my album? I'll be in chat with you on Bandcamp, and we'll all be listening to the entire album for the very first time all together. That's 8 p.m. BST on Bandcamp on Thursday. And then I'll be doing our album launch party stream at 7:30 p.m. BST on Friday. And then we're going to be celebrating all weekend long with a Saturday stream and a Sunday stream at 4 p.m. BST. I will be posting all those times and dates on my social medias and in the Discord, so don't worry if you can't remember all those times that I just said. I will let you know on the day and before the day. So again, that's Thursday 8 p.m. on Bandcamp. That is Friday 7:30 p.m. BST on Twitch, and then Saturday and Sunday at 4 p.m. BST on Saturday and Sunday on Twitch. I think I said all that correctly. Confused myself a bit there. Okay, The Hour That Turned Blue. Seeing it's the last song, I can risk my voice. I can risk it. I can take a risk. Okay, Beans? And I won't hear anything of it. I want to play this so bad. Here we go. This is The Hour That Turned Blue.
Yesterday I lost me right around the time that I lost you. 2:15, the hour that turned blue. Two magnets turned away from facing what it was that drew their bodies together. That is who we are, who we are, who we are. But if we want it badly enough, could love ever be enough? And keeping it for fear how the little things can indicate a change. The shelves you'd rearrange, the way you'd say my name, as if when you kissed my lips they didn't taste the same. And no one was to blame, we couldn't keep our flame alight, flame alight, flame alight. But if we want it badly enough, could love ever be enough? And keeping it for fear of the lost, could we even call that love? I'm scared of being alone, unprepared for living in a home with all the things we shared and everything we own. Our future plans, a ghost will never know. Oh, oh. But if we want it badly enough, could love ever be enough? And keeping it for fear of the lost, could we even call that love? Yesterday I lost me right around the time that I lost you. 2:15, the hour that turned blue.
The Hour That Turned Blue, the title track from my album coming out on Friday. So again, Thursday evening for the listening party, that will be on Bandcamp at 8 p.m. BST, 7:30 p.m. BST on Friday here on Twitch for the official album launch party, and then Saturday and Sunday here on Twitch where we're going to continue the celebrations all weekend, 4 p.m. BST. Ari, how are you, my gorgeous? Ari, it's such a delight to see you, and Nicole as well. Hello, my loves. How are you too? D-Tool, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you, Beans, for such a sublime Tuesday evening, and despite the fact that my voice really has not been particularly present, you have all made this so much fun. I've had an absolute blast, and that is saying something, because usually when my voice is croaky like this, it's hard to enjoy myself, but I really have enjoyed myself. So thank you, everybody. Now, there's too much excitement this week, and there are surprises coming. I'm not even going to tell you what they are. I'm just going to drop them as they go. So just all I'm saying is you can expect some things, but I'm not going to tell you what to expect, because you never know what they could be. All right, Beans, I'm going to stop being cryptic now. I'm going to take myself away for a great big sleep. We're going to go and do a beautiful raid. Who have we got live this evening? Let's go. Now, I'm sure someone said it was Mermaid Unicorn's birthday. I think they did. Let's go take ourselves over to this incredible goddess. Right, Mermaid Unicorn. Mermaid? Have I done that correctly? Yes, Mums is never live when I'm live. This is so exciting. Meter raid! Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank you for that £50 donation. You say, made it in time to catch my favourite song. Yay, I'm sorry to miss the stream. Darned work, made to raid. Don't you be sorry at all. I hope work has been going well. Thank you for that beautiful donation. You're so amazing. I love you to bits and pieces. Thank you, IOCals, for that 400-bit cheer as well. You say thanks for the tunes, V. Thank you, IOCals, for being here. Thank you, every single one of you, for such a wonderful evening. Podoisi, thank you for your 1 year of subscribing. Bless you. Maid, you are phenomenal. Just bless your face. I love you with my whole heart and soul. All right, Beans, the raid is initiated. Let's take ourselves over to the beautiful Mermaid Unicorn. I love you all so much. I'll see you Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Until then, my beautiful Beans, it is time for me to say over and outro.
So comes a tune to the color of you. Does it seem too soon to feel the way that we do? You stay